Hey guys, MST2474, and yeah, so this is basically an update on my Simplex for the 6. So yeah, it's got the rare coloring keypad coloring on it. It's got white and blue on it. So yeah, I got 5 zones, 2 necks, and relays right here. So yeah, when I got this panel, yeah, the AC DOA, and there's an 8 right there. I don't know why. So I hooked up. So this panel was before I owned it. This is actually, it used to be Juju Inc. 24's panel. He never was able to put power this on, but I was. But he was right about something. It was the AC that was not working. Just like it says on the writing, AC DOA. Which if I get once I get this working and the AC's working or anything, I'll try and take that off the AC DOA writing because I don't want it there because it's gonna get confusing probably. I don't know. It's just random. So how I was able to power it up, batteries. So I just plug it into the batteries and checking for PC, code verification, start up. Yep. Card 15 IDC X IDC config. Card 4 IO card failed. NAC 1 trouble. NAC 2 trouble. AC power trouble. And entry pull trouble. Which one of the reasons why is because I don't have a resistor on here. Which I think the resistor I actually had on there. I think I accidentally screwed it up. Because the resistor doesn't work well. Well, I don't know what's going on. It's just not working. I even put that resistor on this notifier system. Kind of messed up the notifier system too. So it wasn't working well. So yeah, that resistor sucks. So I'm going to have to get a new one. And this is my little shorting tool. So yeah, so I figured out why the panel was not exactly resetting in the first place. Because the resistor on zone 2 was bad. So I took it out. I had to move. Shut up. I had to move the device it was hooked up to zone 5 because which is right here. What this here is for a Simplex key station. Let me get my key ring out. I had this hooked up to it. So funny story that happened yesterday. I hooked this up to the notifier system. It was going like deep, 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 deep. And literally this thing was in alarm, NACs were activating. I had the sync protocol on and it wasn't doing it. So I turned off the synchronization and then it still did the same thing. Like the thing, it wasn't coded or anything. The thing was just the alarm itself was, well, it was coding itself. Well, that was kind of strange. I don't want to get off topic, so yeah, I'm unable to program this thing. See, I can't log in or anything. I tried every level passcode. Like, so I checked with everyday exit sign. I commented, told me what the codes were. They were actually ones I've already entered in, and I'm like, oh crap. I guess all the codes were changed, and yes, they were. So the NACs It is true they all don't work, because I put alarms on all of them, and they don't work. See, I got this Commander 3 hooked up. Never bothered to sound. So yeah. I got those resistors. These are good working resistors. Now, how knacks were failed, I think I actually screwed them up myself and I didn't realize it at first. I had resistors, and then I look later, the resistors were touching each other, so that screwed everything up. So yeah, resistors touching, please avoid that. Please be much more careful. Don't do what I did, okay? When resistors touch, it's not a good story, because then you've just killed the knacks on your panel. So yeah, there goes the knacks. Zones work. Zone 2 sorta works. Well, it works. So, it goes into alarm. I can actually activate both pull stations. Goes into alarm like it should. Silence. This was supposed to activate, and it didn't. I can even go into the control viewing, because I can actually get into that. It doesn't really have a passcode to get into that, so I can reset. Just let it reset for a second. You can go into menu, go into control view, view knacks, knack 1 signal off, knack 2 signal off, because that's because the thing isn't active, the panel isn't on right. Well, the knacks have not been activated because the panel's not in alarm. But watch this. Fire alarm. Knack 1 signal coding. How is that possible? What's this thing gonna do? It's doing nothing. Does absolutely nothing. Yeah, it also goes into trouble randomly for weird reasons. Weird reasons. I have no clue why it's going into trouble like that. It's just there's troubles that appear, and then a second later they disappear, and then they come again and then disappear. It just comes and goes like every second. So yeah, I believe this panel was installed in a building somewhere, and then the AC failed. So yeah. It just doesn't work. And then I believe I screwed up the knacks myself. I never realized it, because once again, resistors were touching. I just moved them away from each other, and that still didn't seem to do anything. That basically means the knacks are killed. I'd need to get a voltage meter and hook them up to see if anything is coming out of them. In fact, I can try and do that if I use my little this is my little shorting tool. It's a twisty tie. So I can hook that up. See if it causes a short trouble. Okay, hold on, let me... It's supposed to be a pain. Nope. Whatever. Also, just for the fun of it, I'm gonna do a lamp test. So yeah, this thing does not work as intended. I swear it does not. Honestly, finding transformers for this is really hard because honestly, this right here that I'm aiming directly at, I believe is the transformer. It's right next to the where you hook up the wiring for the AC. So yeah, I honestly don't know what to do at this point. I'm gonna try and I don't know. I did try calling Simplex. They asked if I wanted to have a truck come out here and look at it. Honestly, I don't know if I would have to pay for that. I'm gonna try and call them again this weekend, and if they offer and if my parents agree with it, we'll have a truck come out here and look at it. So yeah. Honestly, until there won't be any system tests until I get this thing fixed and get new wiring and whatever. I'm gonna update the system. As you can see, it's right here. It kind of fits a bit better, to be honest, because it just fits by the window. You can get behind here. It kind of hides a couple of things. But the reason why I didn't flush mount everything, it's because it does not matter to me exactly. I just don't care. It just makes it look a little better. The only thing changed really is that most of the wiring is behind the board itself. Look at this BG12LX. So yeah, I don't know what to do at this point besides getting a new motherboard or having Simplex come out here. I don't know if I'm gonna do any of those, but I'm gonna try and see what to do. If any of you have a suggestion, or if you wanna, ship me a working motherboard that has been set to factory defaults, one that has no problems whatsoever. It doesn't matter what exactly the coloring is on it. It's just got to be a 4006 9101. It doesn't have to be this one because have these rare coloring on it, because I can just take this off of this motherboard and I can place it on that. So, in fact, if I even do get a one that you usually see 4006s in, that doesn't have this kind of keypad coloring, that honestly doesn't matter to me. I can just take this off and put it on. It really wouldn't be that much of a big deal. So yeah, that's your 4006 update. So yeah, if any of you want to spare me if you want to ship me a new motherboard that has everything working, like that has no problems and has been set to factory settings, that would be awesome. So yeah, bye.